Yeah, today would be a great day to run that errand because we are looking at the sun returning. No rain chances today, but that changes tonight. And this is what we're looking for. We're weather aware as we go through tonight, and these are the main threats. The first one off the bat, the damaging winds. Now, it's not going to be a widespread event. As far as the damaging winds, the strongest winds are going to be a little bit more selective, a little bit more isolated, but the line of storms is going to be pretty widespread. As far as the severe weather, it's going to be not as high. So we are looking at a threat for large hail and tornadoes. You can't rule those out, but it's not going to be as likely as those strong winds. And even the flooding factor, since of course we've seen a lot of rain over the last 2 weeks and just over the last 3 days, we are going to be definitely looking at that flood threat, keeping a close eye on that as we go through these next couple rounds of storms. As far as the winds for today, it's going to be breezy this afternoon, pretty calm right now as far as your morning plans, but they're really going to be picking up as we get into tonight. The severe weather outlook, again, that 2 out of 5 chance extending into parts of central Iowa, including the metro, and this is the reason why. As far as going hour by hour through the rest of today, not seeing much activity. We're going to be dry, we're going to be sunny, and we're going to be warm. But as we get into this tonight, this is midnight going into very early Friday morning, a line of storms will be passing over us, and this is by 3 o'clock. Not in the metro yet, but further to the northwest, closer to Fort Dodge area, Webster County, even Kossuth County, 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, expected for those storms to pass over, and even further off to the west as well. As you get into Carroll County, even Audubon County by around 4 a.m., and then going into around 5 to 6 o'clock, that's when it's expected to pass over the metro. And you see this feature of, it's called a bow echo, is whenever they make that kind of curvature, that line kind of pushes out in the center, that means very strong winds. So even that future radar picking up on that feature gives us the indication that yes, there is going to be a chance for those very strong winds as these storms pass on through. That's going to be the main threat. As 7 a.m. passes further off to the east of I-35 still, but they are going to be powerful even overnight because we're still going to be relatively warm. We're talking about staying in the 60s overnight tonight and even close to 70 degrees in some spots. But as we head into the rest of Friday morning, we're going to be starting drying out, clearing up as well. Some isolated storms, some more storms could be pushing off to the east of I-35 yet again. They can regenerate as that line passes over, and then in the afternoon more of those storms could pop up. But we're going to be looking at that pretty isolated further to the eastern half of the state. And then we are going to clear things up as we get into Saturday, even Friday afternoon. Some of us could even get away with some more of that sunshine. But the rain chances and storm chances, non-severe, return Sunday and even as we start off next week.